Hello there, welcome to my channel, welcome to Yoga with Anja, and welcome to this special yoga practice for happiness. Today it's all about cultivating the feeling of happiness and really trying to absorb good energy and letting it kind of vibrate across the whole body. I think quite often in our day-to-day life, so if I would ask you how your last week was, you might remember when you didn't sleep well or when you had a day where you felt a bit low, a bit grumpy maybe. And if I ask you, when were you really happy? We don't really pay that much attention to it. And I'm not saying that you are not happy or living your life in a happy manner, but you might get what I mean by that. And I think today we really honor and almost try to celebrate happiness. And if you feel a bit low at the other end of feeling happy, then hopefully this practice is really beneficial to you. Thank you for joining. I look forward to practice with you. Get ready in Shavasana. So as already mentioned, that you might be ready in Shavasana, we begin lying down in a comfortable relaxation posture. So if Shavasana is not comfortable, where your legs are straight, you can bring the soles of your feet onto the mat and with that support your lower back a little bit more. And as you come into Shavasana, your relaxation posture, as we begin our class, I would like you to choose whether you want to rest your hands anywhere on the body. That can be your heart, your belly, the hips. Or you can bring your arms into a more traditional position with your palms facing up. And as you come into Shavasana, the way we open our practice today, just see if you can soften and close your eyes now. Really imagine a sense of softness, of relaxation washing down your entire body. We start our practice today with a mindful practice or mindful exercise, you could call it. And don't worry, some days we don't really feel like certain things. If this is not for you, you can just put it aside. Or maybe it really will resonate with you. Can you really visualize it and get into that mindful awareness that we begin now? So within your posture now, just notice your whole body lying down on your mat for a moment. Notice your body from head to toes resting. And just allowing yourself to drop into this practice today. And then bring your awareness to your breathing. Notice your breath entering the body at the nasal passage, running through the chest, the heart, and then finally entering the belly, the bottom of the lungs. Every time you breathe out, you feel your belly softening, rib cage relaxing, and your breath is leaving the nostrils again. Start to deepen your breath without forcing it, just breathing nice and deep now, nice and full. And then start to bring your awareness to your eyes. And imagine and bring a sense of smile into your eyes, and especially the corners of your eyes. Imagine them lifting up towards the hairline, the forehead. And as you bring this sense of smile, of happiness into your eyes, imagining your eyes smiling, notice how your body is already reacting to that. And as you feel your eyes radiating with that smile, keep on deepening the breath. The eyes are smiling, the corners of your eyes are lifting, and you're breathing nice and deep. And then bring your awareness down towards your heart. Really visualize the space and the area of your heart. And why not placing one hand there? And now imagine you send a smile into the space of your heart. Some of you might be quite visual. You might imagine a color or an image or something else comes to your mind that you really resonate with, that gives you that sense of happiness. Imagine your heart smiling. Your eyes are smiling, corners of your eyes lifting, your heart is smiling, filled with happiness. You breathe it in and you breathe it out. And then send this sense of happiness into your entire body. So as you breathe in and out nice and deeply now, imagine that smile really washing across your whole body from head to toes. You're breathing in vibrant energy. You're exhaling and you just allow the breath to smoothly leave the body. And take about 3 more rounds of these nice, pleasant and positive breaths. Inhaling, exhaling, filling each and every cell of your being with that prana, that life energy. Take another deep inhale. Breathe all the way down into your belly. Beautiful work, very, very nice. And on the out breath, slowly release. We're letting go of this visualization, this mindfulness practice, as we now start to move into our physical, the asana part of the practice. So if your hands were on your body, just release your hands towards either side of your body and then start to roll your ankles, start to move your toes, maybe slightly moving through the knees, then moving through the wrists, the fingers, changing the direction from now and then start to roll the head side to side. And once you found a bit of movement here, bring your arms up and overhead, and you might choose to open your eyes, see how it feels. And as your arms are reaching up and overhead, just start to stretch your left arm more, press the left heel away from the body. Starting to stretch across the left side, breathing in and breathing out here. Very nice. Keep the chin tucked in towards the chest. Beautiful work. And then extend through the right hand more. Reach into your right fingertips. Press the right heel away and feel that side body opening up now. And then start to alternate and notice how your head is automatically moving with it. You're stretching through the left, the right side, and continuously trying to breathe that good, new, fresh energy into the body. Very, very nice. And now let's move into our first posture for today, Bananasana, our side body stretch. So lift your feet and shuffle them all the way over to the left side. Lift your upper body, bring the upper body as far to the left as you like. So you come into that banana, that C shape. If you want to deepen the stretch, right foot steps on top of the left. And then you could again bring your arms up and overhead if your shoulders allow you to. Left hand holds the right wrist. And as you come into this side body stretch, just notice your hips grounding, shoulder blades stay on the floor. And then again, with your eyes open or closed, breathing nice, fresh energy in and out of the body. And sometimes when we feel again a bit on the other side of happiness, or when we feel a bit stuck or maybe annoyed or just not very happy with our days or ourselves, then it can be that this is stuck in your tissues. Or it's said that you can really, by stretching, release some anger, some tension, which we know. And you could maybe visualize that. You're opening the body, you allow the movement and breath to flow more freely again. So very, very nice. Take one more breath here. Stretch into your hand, into your toes. Beautiful work. And then slowly uncross your feet. Bring your whole body back through to center. Keep the hips where they are, but now the body moves to the left. You can now take the right hand, hold the left wrist. Left foot could step on top of the right leg. And as you move into your side stretch, forget about how deep you're going into movement and just enjoy where you're at. Enjoy breathing. Feeling that left side body opening. And you might notice this side feels different to the other. Just acknowledge that and breathe deep. Very, very nice. One more breath. Inhale, stretch into your fingers, gently push the heels away. And then slowly release hands and feet and move your body back through to center. And once you get there, bring your knees up towards your chest. Now from here, bring the left hand onto the left knee, right palm onto the right knee. Start to open your knees apart and back together for hip circles. And as you're moving, you can start to roll through the shoulders, the elbows. It is a hip movement, but you can still allow your upper body to move with it as well. And really trying to dive into the idea of happiness today. Maybe you can continue smiling. Maybe you could lift the corners of your mouth to just encourage the body to feel that smile. And even if you don't fully trust or believe yourself while you do it, trust me that your brain is acknowledging it and sending good vibes to the body. Very, very nice. Now change the direction of your circles. And you might notice when your knees move forward, you want to engage your core slightly so your lower back is not lifting. Few more breaths. Very, very nice. And then slowly bringing the knees back to center. Now for happy baby, I guess that's very suitable for our practice today. Bring your knees apart. Allow your knees to fall into your hands for a moment, just so your hips get a bit a wider opening, a bigger stretch. And you could stay here for a version of happy baby, you could say, or lift the soles of your feet towards the ceiling, knees come a bit further in toward you, then hold your outer thighs, or take your arms to the inside and hold the outer edges of your feet. Lift your head again and make sure your neck is nice and long. And then whatever you feel drawn to today, you could gently rock that happy baby posture side to side, or you can stay in stillness and take a few breaths here. Keeping the facial muscles light, shoulders relaxed. Breathe all the way down into your belly. Very, very nice. One more breath here. You might allow your knees to open up a little bit further. Great, and then slowly release. Now this next movement is really there for you to trial, to make sure you're safe in your own home. See how you go. You take your hands to the back of your thighs, and you might know the rocking. So you rock forwards and back, the whole length of your spine. But today what I would like you to do, if you can, come onto your feet. So you're lifting the body up. You try to slightly rise up or raise up, and then you come back down. And you do that maybe 2 or 3 more times, just coming up, rolling the body down, testing, trying your balance. And anything that gets you a bit out of your comfort zone, that is changing the patterns, I'm sure is really good to get out of any other stuck patterns or maybe a negative feeling. Breathe deep. You could exhale through the mouth as well as you come up. One more round, really good. And then with your next one, now you take your feet, you bring your feet together, and then magically you find your way into Baddha Konasana, your butterfly posture. So you're coming up, the feet are already together, wrapping the palms around, and just check in how far you want to have your heels away from the hips. You can go further or closer together. Now from here, take your left hand to the outer edge of your right foot. Inhale, right arm is reaching for your first side stretch seated. As you exhale, lift the body up and over. And try to really draw the left elbow down. Look towards your armpit, so slightly start to roll your body to the right side. And then you might look up. You can look down, just really, really feeling the stretch across the right side. Take one more breath here. Keep your hips grounded. Very nice. And then for the other side, you're just going to take your right hand onto the outer edge of your opposite foot. Inhale, left arm reaches, and then think of lifting up and over into your side stretch. Again, you're almost leaning into your side stretch, but you stay aware with grounding through the left hip. Start to look towards your left armpit, or maybe up towards the fingertips. Doesn't matter how deep you go into that side stretch, just being aware of a deep abdominal breath. Very, very nice, beautiful work, and then come all the way back to center. Now from here, extend your left leg, bring the right foot toward your inner thigh. We're going to move through something similar, but then take it into a gate variation. So the left hand comes down, you inhale, the right arm moves up and overhead. So here again you find your side stretch. You're gently pushing your legs down, upper body is nice and light. And now for gate pose, release your right hand down. As you come down, lift through the hips, try to really ground your left foot and then open your heart, your chest up towards the ceiling. And any of these heart opening postures are so good again to signal or give a signal to the brain that all is good. Breathing happiness, light into the body. Inhale and exhale, come all the way back down. Very nice. For the other side, extend the right leg, take the left foot in, then bring the right hand down and reach your left arm up and overhead. Really try to bring the shoulders away from your ears. Open up the chest slightly. And then for gate pose on the other side, left hand comes down, use the momentum to come all the way into your gate variation. Just ensure that your feet are grounding, your hips are rising. You inhale, reach into the fingertips. Beautiful work. And then for tabletop, just start to make your way down and find your way onto your hands and knees, coming into tabletop. So you're bringing the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And for today's cat and cow, we use a slightly different variation and we go through 3 rounds together. On the in-breath, now lift your right heel up towards the ceiling. Now for a version of cow pose, arch your back, lift your chest. Inhale, really try to press the heel away from you. On the out-breath, bring your knee to your nose. 1 more round. Inhale, 2 more together. Inhale to lift, open the heart. Exhale, knee to nose. Very nice. Inhale, 1 more slow round. Exhale, knee to nose. Now for 5 more rounds, you can really go off and do this quite quick with your breath. Or you can keep it slow. Just about 5 full rounds. Bringing energy, a bit of heat into the body. Really nice. And then for low lunge, with your next out breath, swing the right foot forward, adjust your feet, and then bring the fingertips down onto the earth or down onto blocks. Now from here, take a moment to allow your breath to come back to a normal rhythm and gently start to rock the hips side to side. Find any hip movement here that feels beneficial for your hip joints. Very nice. And now let's take that over onto the other side. So step the right leg back, hands under the shoulders, 3 rounds together. Inhale, push the left heel up, look forward. A version of cow pose. For a version of cat, draw your knee into your nose, round your upper back. Inhale to arch, exhale to round. Inhale to lift the heart. Exhale to lift the shoulder blades. Now take 5 more, and again you can take that into quite an energetic practice. See how it feels. Keep breathing. Breath is more important than the movement. 1 more. Beautiful work. And then swing the left foot forward, the same as on the other side. Set yourself up on your fingertips and then start to roll through the hips. For your first downward facing dog, now plant your hands down, fingers are spread wide, and then swing the left foot back to meet the right. For your downward facing dog, feet are about hip width apart, knees can be bent or more straight, and then start to find any movement that makes your body happy right now. So you can lift the hands, you can roll through the soles of your feet. And maybe to be happy, today you come into child's pose. This is your practice. Beautiful work. Now look forward, lift your heels and start to walk your feet forward again, enjoying that journey. And then feet are hip width apart. Now bring your hands to your lower back. Hold onto opposite fingers, so interlock your fingers. And you can stay here, squeezing the shoulder blades in together, or move the knuckles away from the body. And then see if you can start to reach the fists up and overhead. Most likely the shoulders want to creep up to the ears now. Lift them away. Neck is nice and long, head relaxed. You can bend your knees more, you can straighten the legs more. Just really feel the broadening across the chest and that squeezing in of the shoulder blades. Take another in-breath wherever you are. And then out-breath, release your hands to your lower back and then all the way down to the earth. Very nice. For Ardha Uttanasana, inhale, lift the body halfway, hands to shins or upper thighs. On the out breath today, take your hands to the back of your legs and see if that helps you to stretch a bit more into the hamstrings. Head releases down. 2 more. Inhale, lift the body halfway. Gaze is still down. Exhale, fold. Very nice. 1 more round. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward, forward. With your next in-breath, you come up again halfway, but this time bend your knees and then push up to standing and come all the way up into mountain pose, your Tadasana. And I'm just changing the direction on your mat so you can see better, but you can stay wherever you are for half salutations. So your feet are hip width, palms on either side of your body, shoulders are back and down. Now we start together by inhaling, reach your arms out and up. Full stretch, hands are up and overhead. Bend your knees to fold, open your arms again and dive your upper body forward. Inhale like we just done, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, and then again come up to standing, arms circle around and up, breathing in full length. And on the out breath, we go straight away again. Forward fold, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up to standing. Full cycle, full circle. And then again for 3 more rounds. Exhale, forward fold. Really amping up the energy. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the back of your legs, so just release. Come up to standing, breathe in. Exhale down. Now take 2 more on your own. So you're still folding. You still do the same rhythm. You're just following your breath one by one. Take your time. Coming up to standing. Inhale, inhale, inhale whenever you get there. And then exhale, hands to the heart and release. Beautiful work. Now from here, bring your feet mat width apart. Feet are parallel to one another and the outer edges of your feet are roughly parallel to the short edge of your mat. Hands come back to your tailbone. You can do the same version you've done before. So either just squeezing the shoulders in or knuckles come down and then in a moment up and overhead. We breathe in to lift the heart. So really, really feeling that good energy of your heart lifting. Maybe a smile across the lips and the eyes. And on the out breath, start to fold forward with a nice long spine. Crown of the head reaches down, knuckles are drawn maybe up and overhead. And try to stay really centered in your feet. Imagine breathing into the heart, positivity, happiness, whatever you need. Shoulders stay away from the ears. Beautiful work. 1 more breath here. And then release your hands to the low back and come into a forward fold by just allowing the body to hang heavy. And now if the floor is a bit far away for you to reach, you could always bring the hands onto the legs. If the floor is in distance, reaching distance, come onto the fingertips for 3 rounds. Inhale, lift the body halfway. Ardha Uttanasana with a different stance. Exhale, really try to release the crown of the head to the earth. 2 more rounds. Inhale to lift, rolling through the spine, gazes down. Exhale. 1 more round. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale to release. Beautiful work. Now, wherever is the top of your mat, walk your palms to, for me, it's the right foot coming all the way into a high lunge stance. Keep your left, your opposite hand under the shoulder, and then open up through the right arm. If you're on the other side, you just do the twist on the other side. Breathing in here. And then for your flow, your vinyasa, release the hands down, step into your plank. Just 1 round of flow for today. Shift forward, lower all the way to the earth. Inhale, baby cobra, or maybe a heart lift by coming into upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now, if it's for you the right leg again as well, rather, you step the right foot forward. You take a moment to stay, like before in that twist variation, but then instead of twisting, you take the right hand and counter twist. So the left arm is opening up towards the ceiling. You might feel your hips opening a bit here by drawing the left heel back, right knee forward. Very, very nice. And then this is like a mandala version where we turn back onto both feet and then you change to the other side of the mat. So you're doing the second side. Right hand down, left arm up towards the ceiling. You're twisting, keep the back heel lifted. And then to counter twist right away from here, left hand down, right arm is opening so the heart can radiate up. Beautiful work. And then for downward facing dog, release both hands down, step back into downward facing dog. Take a moment to pedal the legs out, to move in any way again that makes your body happy, that makes you happy. And to seal off our practice today, this is the first part of our happiness practice. You can come into child's pose, or you can right away do the second part. So if you're doing this for today, we're finishing in child's pose in a wide-legged version. Come forward. And then place both palms underneath your forehead, either stacked or one hand on top of the other. And find a position that is comfortable for you to seal off your practice for today. And as you come into this moment of stillness, imagine how it would be to move through your day happily. What can you do and bring into your day to feel happy? What do you might need to change today? And then once more, feel the corners of your eyes lifting, your mouth forming a smile, your heart filled with happiness. And this feeling of happiness, you're breathing in and out. Once you feel that, you know that you can spread it. Everyone else around you will feel it as well, but most importantly, you have it embodied now. Stay here for as long as you like. Whenever you feel ready to move again, have a wonderful and happy day. From my heart to yours, namaste.